Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got his team on the board to start the game for the Mavs. And Van Vliet, here we go. It's good.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. First quarter, just over a minute played. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Oh, showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the wash to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Sengun.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. And here's Davis for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
You know what time it is, Mavs fans. Here comes your D10 crew.
the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. Third is Amen Thompson.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they followed. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backcourt.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He had 22 points in the win against Boston.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Here's Şengün. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. The shot by Thompson, no good. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And here's Irving, following Fred VanVleet's three. Irving with a clean look.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
So it's the Mavericks now. 9-point game. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. He's off on the second.
And just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Green. Rebounded by Gafford.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guard him.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Off target with his three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Green, and there's the drive, and it's Green with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the score by Houston. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And he's good on the three ball.
Let me just say this. Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Dinwiddie. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got 5 now.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Bucket is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Takes the three. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Thompson for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson. to the middle. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brooks with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
For Dallas, they have converted 1 and 2 free throws so far today.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Martin comes in for Anthony Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hardy in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Şengün. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Rockets leading by 13. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Martin. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Second chance shot. And it's Washington missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Easton passes to Şengün. Hands it from downtown. Şengün's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
The ever-evolving game of Şengün, adding the three-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
Now, here's Marshall. Take cover. Nailed from three-point land. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Stolen by Martin. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Washington. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That's on Cam Whitmore. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Martin, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Dante Exum. And then for Houston, Brooks checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Marshall hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Van Vliet. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mavericks trail by 11. Poked away. And here comes the break. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Brooks. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assist goes to
Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Dallas with him. Down by 12. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. There's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Vliet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Davis is checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. The Rockets also changing it up. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. And it's Green in for Tari Eason. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Martin's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Houston also making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Dinwiddie. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Davis. He can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Rockets leading by 15. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Some nice passing there by Houston. Brooks misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
Thompson in the corner. Outside, Martin. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Green. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Brooks outside. Here's Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No good on the 3. Pass to Martin. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Dinwiddie with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Thompson against Gafford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screens, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself but for them. You know, we're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Almost there. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. It'll be the Bulls out at United Center against the Warriors. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Mavericks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Taking a look at the Rockets. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Thompson against Thompson. Pocket 6. Davis kicks to Thompson. Lobs it up there for Brooks. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 14-point game. Anthony Davis attacking. And it's slammed in by Davis.
But if big fella gets his momentum going towards the bucket, it's just a sure thing for AD, and he's going to throw it down.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Thompson. Inside. Klay Thompson.
Klay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Pass to Şengün from outside the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Now Thompson. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
That one drops for him. Brooks has got 12 in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 15. Dinwiddie. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. To halt the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Thompson misses. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. The 3. Thompson with the 3.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Whitmore. Another miss by Houston.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I've seen.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just great size for his position. This is a big guard who can score through contact. Dinwiddie now will try to tack one more on.
Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Whitmore missing. Mavericks trail by 13. Dinwiddie attacking. Misses from close range. The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Şengün against Gafford. From deep, Green. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Washington comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Martin subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Houston, Green is checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Cam Whitmore. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Washington sets the pick for Martin. Pass to Marshall. 5 to shoot. Here is Davis. Over Green.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. 1:27 left to play here in the third. In the corner, it's Eason. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 14. Exum kicks to Davis. Martin with the screen for Marshall. They double him with Green. Back to Davis. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And here's Green outside. And it's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Right side, Martin. Back to Exum. A 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Houston leading by 17. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Tate against Martin. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Martin's got 4 this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Shepard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Houston shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So he gets them both. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Martin. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün G.A. is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. Here's Exum. The Rockets pull it in. They led the game at one point by 20. They'll Be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
Exum passes to Irving. Back to Exum. Oh, the lob to Irving.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that away and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Exum. Here's Martin and finished off by Martin.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Exum. D right on him. Irving for 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Shepard with the ball. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Washington. And Houston again with the bucket.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Irving double team. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rockets leading by 14. Lobbed up there for Green and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Marshall. Pass to Exum. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And here is Tate. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Irving. And it's Exum in the corner. Got a piece of it. Back to Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 21 points for Kyrie Irving. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Ice Squad. Get loud and let him hear you. Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for P.J. Washington. Davis comes in for Caleb Martin. Thompson, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Dante Exum. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's VanVleet. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, VanVleet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Irving with it. Now Green defending. Count it. Good. Irving's got 23 points. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach is high. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Brooks from outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Şengün.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Shepard from past the arc. And it's Whitmore missing. Here's Christie. Powell, and the dunk by Powell. Whitmore with it. Pass to Tate. Here's Eason. Traps in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Eason. From outside, off the mark. So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Alperen Şengün.